YouTube, it's yours truly back with another highlight reel video. And this time we're showcasing Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes with Bazooka, Roman Deadeye, Gunslinger, Escape Artist, 86 speed, 99 throw power, 97 deep ball, 97 short, 95 medium, 99 on the run, and 98 under pressure. We got Schoolboy Q, Man of the Year instrumental in the background. Cause what a year for this man, winning the Super Bowl, second year starting, winning just like Carson Wentz. A lot of people forget Carson Wentz won the Super Bowl his second year starting in the league. I just want to, but we're not here to talk about Carson Wentz. We're here to talk about the second best quarterback in the league. You know, Patrick Mahomes. What a great year he had after dislocating his knee. Scary scene. Thought his season could have been over. Came back super quick. Like, in 2 weeks after a knee dislocation, came back, balled out all year. Wasn't in the MVP conversation because he missed those 2 weeks. But you look at his numbers, very similar compared to last year. I would say he had an even better year because he took better care of the football. Congrats to KC, though. First Super Bowl in 50 years. Kudos to them. Fought back in every single game. Resilient bunch. I don't know where they rank on the all-time Super Bowl team list because they really didn't. They were down in every game. So I'm like, man, my team doesn't choke leads. You feel me? We either get blown out or like win close games or lose close games. Like, choking leads, man, those are the worst. Like, sorry, Bulls, you're a Texan fan. It's like 24-0. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Wow. And it's crazy how everything works. Because if the Dolphins don't beat the Patriots have a bye week. The Titans end up playing the Chiefs, right? Because the Chiefs would have been the 3 seed. Titans and Chiefs would have played in the wild card round. Chiefs could have won that game still, or maybe Derrick Henry, I just ran through him. I don't know what would have happened. But so many things could have been different. It could have been Ravens, Niners, if the stars aligned the correct way. It could have been a completely different scenario if that Dolphins game doesn't happen. Give the Chiefs the first round bye. Crazy. What a game, though. I don't know where you guys would rank that Super Bowl. You guys let me know. The commentators, to me, are just so dry. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman could not keep me really interested in the game. Mahomes, I'll keep it a buck. Probably the best quarterback. Well, no, he's the best quarterback in the league. But I think everybody would trade for him. Like, I love Carson Wentz. But that's one of those things. I look at Carson like, if the Chiefs gave us that phone call, everybody's doing it. The Ravens, even they got MVP Lamar, they're doing it. Seattle, MVP candidate Russell Wilson, they're doing it. Every team. And don't even talk about the old quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, Packer fans in this Aaron Rodgers love. I ain't finna roast Aaron Rodgers this video. But, come on now. Ain't nobody trying to keep a 35-year-old Aaron Rodgers over a young Patrick Mahomes. This dude could, honestly, his projection, like, where he's going right now, best QB all time. That's his trajectory right now. You got to keep it up. You got to stay healthy. That might be the biggest one. Him staying healthy. I think he got the talent to do it. He got the coaching. He got the weapons. But this instrumental is about to go off, so I'm going to go find another one. Back with the Lil Wayne right above it. One of my favorite instrumentals for one of my favorite players in the game of football. It's crazy how great he is and how humble he is. It's one of those things like, maybe I'm just so arrogant and egotistical. I really don't think they're humble. There's no way you could be this great and that humble. It's just crazy to me. It got to be fake humbleness. Look at this. Like, if I could throw dots like this in real life, this man's doing the stuff I'm doing in Madden right now. All this running down to the right side, about to run out of bounds, throw it no look across the field. He's doing this in real life, and this man's like, not arrogant. It's unbelievable. I'd be talking so much trash. Look at this, diving in for the TDs. Shout out to Mahomes, man. What a great year. What a great player. That Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl. will be one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time. Wentz versus Mahomes. That could be a rivalry. Those two quarterbacks are really that talented, man. Y'all might be like, man, you're a biased Eagle fan. The best two quarterbacks in the league, talent-wise. Like, come on. Wentz is top five. If people are saying Wentz isn't top five, the conversation needs to end right now. I know this is a Mahomes video, but everybody praises Mahomes. I need my boy Wentz to get that same praise, man. The only knock on Wentz is everybody wants to injure this man. They want to hit him in the legs. They want to hit him in the head. Like, come on, dog. Let's give all these cheap shots on my boy, man. But that's all good. Next year, we coming back, and we want all the smoke. Look at that. Rolling to the left. He's right-handed, so he's basically throwing. This man's ambidextrous. He's not even right-handed. He can do it all. He can roll left, roll right. He can throw it on the run, standing still. Look, these are 50-yard handoffs. These are not passes. He is handing the ball off to the wide receivers 50 yards down the field, right in the bread basket, standing in the pocket. He's not a mobile quarterback. He's a demigod. You feel me? It's like calling my player on 2K a playmaker, a slasher. Like, no, he's a sharpshooting, defending, rebounding. Like, he can do it all. Cross-body George Kittle. I'm sorry, man. One of my favorite tight ends in the league, of course, behind Zach Ertz and stuff. But he was open. Jimmy G got a hit on him. Let's talk about Jimmy G. Because a lot of people feel like, who won the game? KC or did San Fran lose it? This is the point where I'm supposed to play like Russ soundbite. Like, what? Y'all niggas tripping. Yeah, I'm out of here. Right? But, so who won the game, right? Did KC win the game or did San Fran lose it? And I'm not going to take anything away from KC, so I'm going to say they won it. But Jimmy G is like a conspiracy theory. Like, you want to believe it, kind of, but you really don't believe it. Like, you like, we kind of believe in Jimmy G, and we really don't believe in Jimmy G. It's tough, man. I don't know what to tell you, San Fran. I don't know what to tell you. Is he the answer? I don't know. Is he good enough to win the Super Bowl? I mean, he got you guys there. Your run game and your defense led the way. But, like, he's like Case Keenum, man. But better. He's better than Case Keenum. Don't get me wrong. But it's like when I saw the Vikings, man, I was like, Case Keenum, man, he's not Nick Foles. Like, Nick Foles, I can see flashes of greatness. Like, man has 7 TD games. Like, I could see that with Nick Foles. Like, all right, this man was a Pro Bowler before. Jimmy G, Case Keenum, they weren't Pro Bowlers. I know they got far. This beat just went on, so I'm going to go find another one. Touchdown right there to Julio. Julio finally got a highlight. You know, that was all Patrick Mahomes right there doing the playmaker cheese to get him open because Julio can't get open on his own. But I got the Put On instrumental by Young Jeezy, featuring my boy Kanye, of course. Kanye turned that song into an absolute goon. One of my favorite tracks. But look at this. I want you guys to understand. I'm a balanced player. I can pass, I can run, I can do it all. But I knew I was going to throw the ball to the right side of the field the whole time. So I just slid my feet to the left. His user started moving to the middle of the field, then left that whole entire right side open. You know, it's all about recognizing that stuff. I can fool the user with my feet. Because, you know, when you go right, they think you're throwing it right. When you go left, think you're throwing it left, whatever. You know. This man's out of here, man. I run a lot of coverage beaters. You guys probably seen the same play over and over, right? And it's going to be that way for the rest of the year. But next year, I will not be running the Eagles' offensive playbook. Well, I probably will for the first week of Weekend League. But every week of Weekend League, I will change playbooks. So that's what we got in store for next year. So the games are going to be really crazy. I'm going to have to... And the reason I'm doing that is because next year, I'm going all the way in Madden. All the way. I'm going for every tournament, trying to win it all. I'm not going to class. I think I already told you guys this. Not going to class. Putting all my eggs in this basket of Madden. And so I got to perfect the game. So when I learn these, so when I'm using other playbooks, when my opponent uses it, I'm going to know the plays. My play record is going to be off the charts. It's already crazy. But I'm talking about I'm gonna know every single play before. It's gonna be crazy. I expect multiple 25 and 0s next year. Multiple. Uh, Especially towards like probably December. I think that's when the game's gonna be just too easy for me. I think back then I might be able to go 95 and 5 in a month. This month the weekend league, I think I had 83 wins. I want to say 83. I'm not sure. At least 80. So 80 and 20. Well, actually, I didn't play all my games. So I think I want to say 83 and 16 is what I finished, which isn't bad. But I lost a few games I shouldn't have. It is what it is, right? But that's next year. And next year, the Chiefs are going to look to repeat. Do you guys think they will do it? Now, everybody, of course they can. I mean, any team can win. But what do you think will happen, right? Do you? Uh, I'd say they make the playoffs, almost as a guarantee. Everybody stays healthy and stuff. They got a lot of their team locked in for multiple years. Tyrann Matthew still there. They got Mahomes still, Kelsey still. Watkins could walk, and I believe Chris Jones too. So I believe those two. But Hill is still there. So what do you guys think? I think that they go to the AFC Championship as a guarantee. Almost as a guarantee. Like, I'd be shocked if they don't make it that far. That would be them. I expect them to get a top 2 seed again. Right, so those said they get a top 2 seed, win one playoff game at least. You guys could see that, right? Mahomes could get you one playoff game. That's what I see happening. Uh, who could beat them? San Fran really could have. I don't think the Texans can until they get rid of Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien to me is a problem. But hope you guys are enjoying these highlights, man. This beat's about to go off, so I'm going to go find another one. Back with the H.A.M instrumental. I think Mahomes finna go ham all decade. A fun fact. I didn't know this till like a couple weeks ago. I didn't fact check it as I scheme up a dot right there. One team has won, in every decade, one team has won at least 3 Super Bowls. So the Cowboys of the 90s, Patriots had double zeros in the 10s as well. I believe Pittsburgh had the 80s, Packers probably the 70s, or stuff like that. Niners probably were in there somewhere. I don't know how it works. Maybe, yeah, I think Niners 80, Pittsburgh 70, Green Bay 60s. Maybe it went like that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, of course, but wow. The Chiefs might be the New England Patriots. The new New England Patriots. Wow. It's going to be interesting. It really is. Only time can tell. But I look at this pass right here. They got his actual no-look animation on here. You guys got to see the replay. Look at the no-look. He didn't even look to throw it there. So, Mahomes paid $1 million for a Super Bowl MVP card. I saw a card up for $109,000. Some idiot forgot to add the extra zero to make it $1.09 million. Put him up for $109,000, and somebody beat me to the snipe. I was heated, but I got him for $1 million. Not like $999,000 and some change actually, but pretty much $1 million. Will he be worth it? He could be. We're gonna have to see. Look at that escape artist, just avoiding that sack, but we're gonna see. If Carson Wentz, well, he should get an upgrade soon. Hopefully, he gets a team MVP card. We might switch from Mahomes to Carson Wentz. I don't know. Mahomes' release is bad, so it requires gunslinger. I'm not sure how Wentz's is, but I know Rodgers doesn't require a gunslinger, so I could run like QB playmaker instead. No, it's interesting, man. Hope you guys are enjoying this video, though, man. Mahomes, a really great card. I recommend him to anybody that... Actually, nah. You probably... Get you somebody else. Get you a Steve Young or something. I don't know. He's really good, though. Look at that playmaker. Can do it all. I rate him like a 9.5 9.7. 9.7. He can do it all. Just if his release was faster, and maybe he was a little bit faster, but that's nitpicking. He's like the fastest improviser in the game. So, hope you guys enjoy gameplay coming out tomorrow.